When I first played this game on this very month 6 years ago, wow, time has flown, hasn't it? I actually didn't believe it was real. I thought this game was fake. I thought this was a bootleg or that it was a fan-made thing, but no, I was astonished to find out, and still am today, that this was an official PS1 title. In Santa Claus Saves the Earth, Santa Claus has to go and not only deliver all the presents to every brat in the world all in one day, but has also been left with the task of saving the entire planet from a witch because she saw that Santa was getting ready for Christmas. That's it, that's the story. She'll blow up the world because she saw Santa about to deliver presents. Why? And for the actual game itself, let's just take this in for a second. Donkey Kong Country looks better than this and sounds better, despite it being on a system half the bit count and coming out 8 years before this game. And no, I'm not putting DKC down, it's great, I'm just pointing out the total incompetence of whoever made this for the PS1, especially when the PS2 was already 2 years old. It's a similar story to Putty Squad actually, but at least Putty Squad has vague hints of originality and variety in the gameplay and is technically a sequel and is actually rather fast-paced in comparison. In Santa Claus Saves the Earth, Santa does that very deed by walking in the slowest animation possible for a 2D platformer, jumping like he's on the moon, flipping around like an Olympic diver, and smacking people with a sack that's such an ineffectual attack that he decides to automatically back off with a moonwalk whenever he does it. It's almost like Mr. Claus himself is trying to escape this travesty, and with hit detection like this and completely pointless special abilities, not to mention countless inescapable pits, I do not blame him. Oh, and the music sounds like this. Combine that with the same copy-pasted level obstacles and colours all over the place and what I can only describe as a cave system for mice with small families, and you get a game representing the total opposite of the holiday it's set within. Joyless and hateful. There's also a version on the Game Boy Advance in case you were curious, and it's exactly the same thing, but it sounds even worse, is zoomed in way too far and slows down like Rudolph with polio. It just goes to show how little effort or thought went into this game in the first place when it looks identical and plays identically on a Game Boy Advance or a PS1. System limitations don't halt Santa. Logic doesn't halt Santa. Sanity does not halt Santa. He can save the Earth on any device at any time, at home or on the go, while smacking people around with his sack of heavy-duty goodies. Kris Kringle, if you're watching this, don't even think about giving this game to me. I'd rather have a lump of coal. Do you feel like you need to wash your brain out after seeing some truly awful video games? But then how about go to the description below to chrono.gg/caddy, where you can get a really good Steam game on the site every single day for a ridiculously cheap price. Be quick though, the offer only lasts a day and then it will change tomorrow.